recycled beer cans. They use a nice soft suspension on them, coil springs front and rear. Where normal 3/4 ton Ram's rated to tow around 17,000, we're only rated for a little over 10,000, just to show you how much softer it is.
Yeah.
Be more comfortable out there in the back country. Got a 6.4 Hemi V8 pumping 410 horse and 429 pound-feet of torque for us. They want to show that power off, so we're going to lift this 5,000 pound wall back up to vertical. The brick is fake, but the weight is real. It's all in the steel framing.
Right.
Run that power through a 6-speed automatic transmission into a 2-speed transfer case with a good old-fashioned mechanical linkage. Now that cheesy push-button stuff. Everything on this is absolutely tried and true technology. They want it as durable as possible. We are in low range. That gets you a 2.72, or pardon me, a 2.62 to 1 gear reduction. Barely even hit the gas, you'll snatch it right up. Heck, we could probably yank it off the hinges, but I think we get slapped in the face with a broken rope first. Set her down nice and gently. That's a lot of weight. There's a hydraulic ram that'll eventually catch it, so we get out of here in a little more reasonable amount of time, but we don't want to smash it open. Boss tends to frown when he sees a bunch of hydraulic fluid on the floor.
Right.
There we go. From the transfer case, that power goes to a pair of solid axles, no independent suspension either. That means your axle shafts are surrounded by a solid steel housing for protection. And they stuff those full of 410 gears and locking differentials in both ends. Just give the knob a twist and it forces all 4 wheels to travel the exact same speed. Get you way more places out in the back country that way.
Yeah, like 4x4.
Went through all the joints on the suspension, added as much flexibility as they could to every one of them. They call it the Articulink suspension. And on top of that, gave us a push-button sway bar disconnect like the Jeep Rubicon has. Let go of the sway bar off the front axle, you get 25% more travel out of the front suspension. Tires never leave the ground anywhere on the whole course.
That's perfect.
Keep the rubber on the dirt, that's more traction, more places you can go. Little 30-degree side hill to show how stable they are. And we actually kicked that over to nearly 45 degrees coming off the far end. My favorite part, we'll do it nice and slow so you get a good feel at it. And even from here, your outside tire never leaves ground, rolls right down the ramp onto the floor. Absolutely incredible flex out of these things.
That's ridiculous.
Got a factory installed 3-inch lift kit to clear those giant 33-inch diameter Toyo all-terrain tires. That's the tread pattern they run down the seat cushions. Thought that was a pretty cool detail. Of course, tow hooks and skid plates are standard, but they also give you a 12,000 pound capacity winch in the front bumper so you can pull your buddies out when they're stuck.
Right.
Went right to the top of the line manufacturer. Warren Industries out of California, not some cheap Chinese junk.
How many times you been around yet?
No, I refuse to count. That'd make it seem like work. I'm just out on the trail showing people my favorite rigs.
Right. I'm about to say, we should probably have some mud and stuff over here.
Oddly enough, they used to. They quickly figured out that's not worth the hassle.
Yeah, it's not.
Just tell them about it. You got waterproof seats and rain sensing wipers, so if you do like the mud and the water, wipers turn themselves on and off automatically. You don't have to scramble to reach for the knob.
Question is, how sensitive are they?
It's a good question. I'm always indoors. I never get to see it.
Right.
Can't answer that one for you. You also get the hill descent control for coming down slippery, loose slopes. Load you down with some nice goodies. Got the 506 watt Alpine with an 8-inch sub and a free year on the subscription to the satellite. Garmin nav, hands-free Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, hotspot, all those little electronic doodads nobody can seem to live without these days.
Right.
Onboard inverter, so you have household AC and DC outlets around the truck to charge your devices up.
Wow, that's
They even
neat.
put a pair of coolers under the floor mats back there because they know if you're out in the back country, there's no stores out there. You got to take your sandwiches and sodas with you.
Or put some bigger subs underneath the back seat.
That's a power wagon up there on the top of the arch. You can see the winch in the front bumper, and more importantly, that solid front axle. That's what makes them head and shoulders above the other ones. Didn't have a Maroni in it, so I can't give you the exact price. But usually we see them like this, they're around that 60 to 65,000 mark. And they all get that famous warranty: 3 years, 36,000 bumper to bumper, 5 years, 60,000 on the drivetrain, just in case.
It's really that warranty sucks.
I don't even think you're going to need it. I got a 79 in my driveway. I have no idea how many miles are on it.